afternoon, everybody. How is everyone's week going? Actually, how was everyone's weekend? Because it was actually a really lovely weekend in Ireland. The sun was shining and I think I even got a tan. I know Shane and Shane's mum did because they were sitting out in the garden and they were soaking in the sun. Well, Shane was cutting the grass and he was just topless cutting the grass and he caught the sun. He was actually red. I had to put some after sun on him, and this week is completely different. It is raining, I'm back to being cold, and I'm back into my teddy coat. That's how cold it is. Ignore all the wispy bits in my hair because I don't really like to use hairspray if I don't need to. But yeah, every time I put my hair up, I get all these wispy bits and all my greys like to show themselves and just sprout out like this. So yeah, ignore my hair. But I am off out to go and get some paint. It's very echoey in here. We just hear this loud echo just going around the house. So yeah, we need to make this house homely and do some renovations, I think. So that's where I'm off to. We're gonna start off with Shane's music room. He's closed the blinds, so let me put the light on. So Shane's got this little small music room and he's just planning on doing stuff to it. So this is the current situation. I'll move out the way so you can see. So this is the current situation. So his turntable, no, they're not even turntables. I don't even know what they are. His mixer there, sorry. That's his mixer and his new speakers. And then we were building this yesterday, so I helped him cover it with the fabric. So he did like a wood frame and then filled it with insulation, and then we covered it with this lovely fabric. I actually really like it. Normally I'm not too keen on Shane's taste, but I actually really like this, and I think that will look really nice in the room. He needs quite a lot of these, so he needs about 6 or 7 in the room. They're quite thick and the room's not that big. So I was a little bit worried that it might take up a lot of the room, but he has it all set up in his head. And yeah, so we're gonna make some more of these, but I'm just going to go and buy some paint for him because I would like him to have his music room done before we start the home renovations, because it will be just nice for him to get away and just spend some time in here as well. Because it's a small room, I just thought it would be nice for him to start it because it shouldn't take too long. Plus he can do this after work when he comes in because he's passionate about it. He won't mind getting stuck in after work and doing some stuff in the house, especially when it's for his music room. So we might just start the living room renovations on the weekend, and then he can do this like in the evenings because it's his hobby. So I'm going to grab a sample of this fabric because me and him was talking last night and we thought it might be nice to actually have the walls in that color too, just so it blends in, because they are quite big pieces, and we just thought if they blend into the wall but they also stick out enough to make a feature. It's a nice subtle pattern as well, so you'll still see the feature, but it's also going to blend in and not just stick out into your face if it's a lighter background. So that's the idea I have in my head. So I'm just gonna go and take a sample of his fabric and then go to the DIY shop and get him some paint. And I forgot to ask him if he needed some ceiling paint, but I'll probably just pick up a carton of the white paint too so he can do the ceiling. So yeah, that's the plans for me today. I did have a lovely lay-in this morning and I uploaded a video last night. Well, actually I uploaded it last night and it went live today at 12 o'clock. So I've just set that up and I'm ready to go now. I am back home. Ignore my wispy bits. It was a little bit windy outside, but I have got my things. I keep walking into these because there's no table underneath them yet. And because I'm pretty short, I hit my nose and my face on it all the time. Or I'll bend over and I hit my head. Luckily Shane's a little bit taller than me and he hits his chest. But I must walk into these lights about 5 times in a day and I still haven't learnt my lesson. But I think Shane might try and make them a little bit higher. So we might just cable tie them higher for now until we get a table in here. We're not in a rush to get furniture because we want to redecorate and do flooring and painting and stuff. So yeah, we haven't done much. And my battery's flashing at me. And I didn't take you with me to the shops because I was like, I need to put my battery on charge, and it's still flashing on me because I didn't plug it in. So well done me. But I have everything in front of me that I bought. I'm probably gonna have to be quick now because my camera's probably gonna die soon. So what I've got is some wall and ceiling paint, and this is just in pure brilliant white, and that's just for like the base coat and to do the ceiling. I bought a big tub of this because I'm sure we're going to be using a lot of white around the house. So yeah, I just got a big tub of that one. And then this is the paint that I could find for Shane, the closest to his material that he gave me. And then I got some paint brushes. I just got a mixture of everything because we're going to be needing them because we're going to be redecorating the house. And then I also got a roller set and a tray. And then I also picked up a smaller one. And then some masking tape. And then Shane needed some of these screws to make his panels. So we got one of those. And then super glue we needed for the house. And then I also picked up one of these long poles which can be extended, and this is just to use with the roller. So I think you put it into that and then you can do like the ceiling. That way it makes your life a little bit easier. And then I also picked up some spirit to clean the brushes and stuff afterwards. So that was my daily shop today. Who would have thought that I'd be going to Woody's, a hardware store, to go and pick paint stuff? Normally I go shopping, but when you buy a house, things change. You find yourself in DIY shops and in garden stores more often. So yeah, that's my life now. You'll see me taking more and more trips there soon. But yeah, I need to go put this camera back on charge, unfortunately, because I forgot to plug it in, and I would have liked to take you with me today, but I didn't because I thought I had put you guys on charge, but I haven't. So I'm gonna stop talking and put my camera on charge. Good morning everyone. I am kitted out in Shane's clothing. I have his work jumper on and then his Adidas pants. What a lovely look today. I look like a tomboy, and I have his trainers on too because these are his garden trainers, and I was like, I'm not getting any of my stuff dirty, and I'm just gonna wear his stuff, and I'm ready to paint. So I'll give you guys a quick update of the room. So yesterday we did some prepping. I feel out of breath just walking up the stairs. We did some prepping last night. We just masking taped everything, and we filled a lot of the holes and just sanded them down. So yeah, the room is ready to go to paint. I have my little kit at the bottom here. So I've already poured out my paint. I have my roller and my stick to do the ceiling. And everything is nice and prepped for me to go. So yeah, I'm going to keep myself busy with this. So Shane wants white on the ceiling, and he also wants to keep this all white. So we're going to keep that back wall all white. Sorry about the lighting, just because the window's there. But yeah, we're going to keep that back one all white as well. And then the rest is just going to be that blue colour. So hopefully this dries out in time so that I can start on the walls too. So, oh my god, look at the state of me. I have paint everywhere. The state of me. Yep. Well, the room is done. It's drying at the moment. And the blue took a while for it to settle onto the wall because it just left white patches. Some of it was drying, some of it wasn't, some of it was catching onto the wall, and some of it wasn't. But this is the overall look. So that panel over there is all white. There's a few touch-ups that need to be done. So yeah, we've got a few touch-ups to do on the white wall because I was getting a little bit ahead of myself. And this is the room. The light's shining on it, so it might look a bit patchy because it's still drying. But yeah, it's taken me like the whole day to do this. I hope this dries really nicely now. So yeah, me and Shane just finished this wall off. Looks very patchy on the walls at the moment, but it's just drying. Good afternoon everybody. How is everyone's week been? I have been pretty quiet on YouTube. for the last week, and that's because I'm back to work and I have less time to myself and in the house. So yeah, I'm back to work, back to normality. Now I'm on errands to go and pick up a parcel because I missed a parcel from the depot because I missed a parcel the other day because I was at work, so I've had to go and pick it up. Normally they're quite good and they normally call us and we ask them to leave them with the neighbours, or we ask them to put them somewhere for us to collect afterwards. So yeah, I'm gonna head over to the depot now, which is about 25 minutes away, and while I'm there I might head into just a few stores just to see what's around me. So I might just go on to Google Maps and just see what's around and if I want to pop into any of those stores. Also, Shane wants me to pick up a nozzle for our barbecue because we recently got a dual barbecue and it's something that we were looking for a while, but Shane's parents actually bought us one and surprised us with one because we couldn't get hold of one at the moment. So yeah, they found one in Homebase, which I didn't even know Homebase existed here. They surprised us with a barbecue and it was like a housewarming present and also my birthday present, which is on Sunday. It's my birthday on Sunday and I'm not actually doing anything. I don't think I'll even get a present. It's my first time I'm not being with my parents and around my friends. I'm just not feeling my birthday vibes, unfortunately, and I think it's going to be a pretty quiet one because I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. And I think I'm just grateful the fact that we have bought a house and that's the biggest present of all. And yeah, so I'm happy with what I've got. I'm just not as happy with not being able to see everybody. That's probably my biggest downfall. Like that would have meant the most to me out of anything. So yeah, it would have been nice to be around my full family and my friends to celebrate properly, but it is what it is and we have to accept it and move on. And this is my second birthday in lockdown, so well, hey, not the greatest times. My birthday last year was with my family but not with Shane, so it's not been two great birthdays. And last year was my big 30th, so yeah, it was a shame not to be able to celebrate that properly. But look, I'm looking at all the positives that's happened for me in this whole year. I've got married, I've bought a house, I've moved to Ireland, and it's all onwards and upwards from now on. So I can't be any more happy for what I've got. I am back home. Ignore my little flyaways. But I picked up my Amazon parcel and I also picked up this new nozzle to put onto the gas. It's called a butane gas cylinders. So yeah, they're easier to get, so we're going to change the head on those. So that's what we're planning on doing if the weather stays as it is, because like I said, during last week and the whole weekend, the weather has been absolutely crap. It's been pouring down with rain. It's been so windy that we've had to pick up our garden furniture from out there because it just went everywhere. We had to put our recycling bins in the garage. We had to put everything away, and just because it was so windy, our cherry blossom tree was half on the floor. All the cherry blossoms had just fallen off and had just spread all over the garden, and we had our window open slightly in the morning and we were getting them through the window as well. So yeah, that's what we woke up to, with cherry blossom everywhere, even in the house, because of our window being open overnight. But yeah, let's get into this parcel. I'm gonna try and prop you up somewhere. Where can I put you guys? I've just had to move you around like 500 times just so that I could get the camera set. I think that's okay. Move you back a little bit so you guys can see. There we go. So I'm gonna get into this box. So I basically just ordered a few garden bits. If I haven't said already that I am really getting into gardening, and I planted a few more things during the weekend and last week. I did some more herbs which are sitting on my windowsill at the moment, and we also planted some onions and some potatoes. What else did we do? I did some round lettuce, I did some salad leaves, and I also planted some basil, some rocket, and I think that's about it. So yeah, so I just got some more things just for gardening. So I just got some really giant lollipop sticks so that I can put the names on them and then put them into the flower pots, because I keep forgetting what I've planted. So this is the way I could remember what I've planted afterwards, because once they're in the soil, I have no idea until they grow. And then once they're grown, I still don't know what they are until they fully are grown into what they're supposed to be. So they are going to be helpful for me. And then I think these are planters. Yeah, so because I don't have like a massive greenhouse, and not everything will go in the greenhouse just yet because we're still getting a bit of frost, I ordered some of these planters. So basically, oh, it comes with gloves, comes with some, oh, these also come with little things as well, and little diggers, and to put your soil into. Yeah, so these little plant pots, and then I think, okay, let's try and work this out. So I think you use the tray, you put this into the tray so that you have your planters, and then you have these lids. Let's see if I can get them. And then that's like a little greenhouse. So it helps the little seeds grow a little bit better, because with the cover being on them, it traps heat, and then you can just get better heating. And then, oh, I get this. So you can actually close and open the air vents as well. You can do this, there we go. So yeah, they're on, and then you can just twist these to close the holes, or you can let a bit of like air into it. So you can just trap the heat in there by closing them and then just opening them just to air them out if it's really, really hot. So yeah, these are my new little seedling boxes. The reason I got these is because when you first start growing things, you kind of need to grow them into little pots first, and then you can plant them into like ground soil or beds or anything like that. So that's why I ordered these. They're so easy. Like I didn't even think they would be these, because they were in such a small box. They're so compatible. I love that. But yeah, these are going to come in good use, and I can't wait to be planting some more. So yeah, that's everything there to show you. Let's take you outside and show you our new barbecue, because today is a sunny day, and I think today is the only sunny day. So we're gonna make the most of it. It isn't that warm, it's kind of breezy, but we're gonna try and use the barbecue today. Shane should be home soon. So this is where our garden furniture's ended up. So we've put our sofa up here because it just stops the wind, and then this is our humongous barbecue. This side is like a gas barbecue, and it's like gigantic. It's like a Range Rover. And this is the coal side. And then we also have a smoke oven. And then on this side we have like a little cooking thing. So on this you can make a whole meal just outside. Could you want anything better? I think not. It is the best thing. And the reason why I wanted to get a dual one is because I like the coal barbecue feeling that seems like more of a barbecue to me. I said it was windy. I've turned my back for 2 seconds and my laundry has ended up on the floor. The sun is a little bit deceiving as my laundry keeps ending up on the floor. When I got back from shopping, my laundry was on the floor too. So I think I might just take it in. But I really want it to dry because that's the only set I have for the double bed, because in our old renting place we had a king size bed. So we've got bedding for king size and only one for the double bed because we only had one set for the guest room, which was only used once. That's the reason. And I didn't want to go and buy some more just yet because we are thinking of getting a king size bed eventually, so I was hoping that they would dry out so I can pop back onto the bed. Just dusting off all the stuff from the floor. Let's get back inside. I might have to bring that in a second. So let me show you the little planters that I did over the weekend. So these are rockets, and I just popped these little sticks in from like Costa Coffee. So this is rocket and this is round lettuce. I put a few in this one and I've only put one in this one because I'm still learning how to plant things. Am I meant to put one seed in or am I meant to sprinkle some in? Because these seeds can be really, really tiny sometimes. And I know with these chilies and stuff, you're only supposed to put one seed in. So there isn't any. Oh, we have something growing. Oh my God. We have a chili growing just there. Oh wow. I'm so excited. Nothing in the other ones. And I'm sure I checked this in the morning. Let's have a look and see if we've got anything in our peppers. Nothing in the peppers apart from what Shane's dad gave us. That looks like a bit of gold in there. Oh my God, I'm so excited. One of our chilies have sprouted. This is basil. And I thought basil was pretty easy to grow, but nothing seems to be showing. So fingers crossed for that one, but I'm so excited about my chilies. Like, I'm pretty sure I checked this morning and there was nothing there. And now there is. The reason why I was so worried is because I actually changed the soil out of these. So I took out the old soil because that was from our compost bin that we have outside. Shane's dad said that the compost that we make ourselves isn't good for sowing seeds and stuff. So I changed them. So I had to find the seed in the old soil and then replant it into the new soil. So I was worried that they weren't gonna grow, but they have. I'm so excited. I can't wait to show Shane. Good evening, everybody. I am super tired. It's not even dark outside and I am in bed. There's the window, there we are. And I'm in bed and I'm just gonna have a chilled evening. And if you can hear music, I apologize because Shane's testing out his new speakers downstairs and I'm just ready for bed. He's gonna join me soon. I think we're meant to watch a movie before we go to bed, but we'll see how long that lasts. So I've just been sitting here for a little while and just been editing this video. So I've literally just come on here just to say thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed the video. And there's going to be plenty more to come. I'm a little bit slow at the moment because our internet isn't so great. So these videos have been filmed a couple of weeks ago and they are just getting uploaded now because the internet is just up and down and it's just been a struggle to upload them. So yeah, hopefully they will become a little bit more regular soon. But if you guys enjoyed the video, then make sure you hit the subscribe button. That would mean so much to me. And if you would like to check out my Instagram, then do so. It's just Anita Arora with 2 A's at the end, and that'll bring you straight to my page, and I will see you all in the next one.